Hi, my fellow Christians. Now, I think we all know what fasting is. It's giving up food for a period of time, and some people do it to lose weight, but ideally it's meant to be used to focus your thoughts on God. So when they fast, many people might read the Bible, they might pray or worship God, they might do a Bible study, and fasting is found through the Old and New Testament over 50 times. Now, the book of Matthew chapter 6 verse 16 tells us, when you fast, don't make it obvious as the hypocrites do, for they try to look miserable so people will admire them for their fasting. So what does fasting do for our spiritual life? Well, it can help us hear from God, it can reveal to us our hidden sin, it can strengthen our relationship with God, it can also build your faith as well. And you'll find that when you fast and you deny yourself of any food with the intention of getting closer to God, you actually become more sensitive to His voice and more tuned into hearing what He has to say to you. So when we are tempted to sin or do something against God's will, His voice will seem louder as He speaks to our conscience. Now, the most common type of fast is fasting from food for a set period of time. So we are all aware of that type of fast, but there are other types of fast depending on what best suits you. So if you find that you tend to watch too much TV, then you might want to take a week off from watching your favorite TV shows or your movies and dedicate that time to reading the Bible or speaking with God and praising Him and worshiping Him as well. Now, maybe you spend too much time on social media like Facebook, Instagram or Twitter. So in that case, you might want to go for a walk to your local park and study the Word of God out in the open, soaking in the nature and God's beauty. So fasting is not just about denying yourself of nourishment or denying yourself of any food to get closer to God. It's also about denying yourself from things that are separating you from being in His presence. So when you intentionally begin to fast or step away from the things that you are addicted to or spend too much time doing and decide to turn your attention and focus to God instead, then He will bless you, He will speak to you, and He will reveal His will to you as well. Fasting can provide amazing experiences in God's presence, guys. And if you've never fasted for spiritual growth, I highly recommend it. It's really worth it, trust me. So God bless you, my friends, and I pray that God continues to reveal Himself to you and His purpose for your life. Goodbye, guys, and as always, stay faithful. Cheers.